all these, what's the purpose of them. Alright, so I'll be going through 4 points right on this. The first one, if you look over to your back, right, there are actually checking kiosks over here. This is actually your checking kiosk. Right, so once you scan your passport, this is actually where you obtain your boarding pass as well as your baggage tag. Right, once you have done so, you will actually proceed to the counter behind me. This is actually your bag drop counter. So what will you be doing here? You will be tagging your own baggage. You'll be checking in your own baggage as well. Right, now if you look over to your right, the automated immigration sign, that will be your immigration point, and of course further in there will be your boarding point just before you board the plane. Right, so these 4 points that I mentioned, they are actually all self-automated. Alright, so you might wonder why is there the need for all this. Like, first of all, of course, will be shorter waiting time, shorter queuing time. Right, how so? If you look around T4, there's actually 60 over of the check-in kiosks, 40 over of the bag drop counters. So actually this opens up to many more counters for you to serve all of you. Alright, secondly, what's so special about this bag drop counter is that it actually has a facial recognition technology. So what it does is actually takes a photo of you upon checking in your baggage and it compares it against your passport photo. Alright, so it has this enhanced security, right, to it. It applies to the immigration point, applies to the boarding point as well. And of course, lastly will be that with all this automation, there is actually no need for so much manpower to be staffed over in this area. And what we can do, we can use this manpower to in some other areas, right, to produce greater efficiency. Okay, so now my team and I will show you how we will be tagging our baggage. And first of all, we will lay the luggage sideways. Why sideways? If you look over at the bag drop counter, it's actually more convenient for side loading. Alright, so I repeat again, once you go to the check-in kiosk, you scan your passport, you obtain your boarding pass as well as your baggage tag. So this is what they are holding. Behind there's actually 2 portions, right, step 1 and step 2. Right, so now very simple, you just need to slip it through the side handles. Afterwards, just peel off portion number 1. Right, once you're done so, you can stick it over to portion number 2. Right, so it's just that simple. Right, so the portion number 1 that you just peeled, right, there's actually this small slip of paper behind. It's actually your acknowledgement slip. Okay, acknowledgement slip for the baggage tag. Right, so once you have done tagging, you can bring it over to the belt. Once you place it over on the belt, alright, the counter will actually continue to prompt you to scan your boarding pass, then afterwards your passport, then you will trigger the biometric camera over at the top. Okay, then it will snap a photo of you. So upon successful checked in, right, you will actually produce another receipt. So this is your second acknowledgement slip, and what it does is just to prove that you have checked in your luggage. So, but however, for checking in, all you need to do is just to keep both receipts. Alright, once you're done, then you can proceed to immigration afterwards. Alright, so a very common question you all may ask, what happens if it's overweight? If it's overweight, you look over there, there's this blinking red light. Alright, this will actually alert the staff that will be stationed over here. Right, so there's 2 options, of course. One will be you repacking, right, to lighten your load. If else, okay, if you all wish to make payment, the staff will actually direct you to an external counter to do so. So once you're done, then you can continue with checking in after. Alright, so that's all for what I have. Alright, if you have nothing else, you actually can proceed over to your right to the immigration point over there. Enjoy the rest of your